Late night pressure, still breathing through it. Last nerve, I never break. Yeah. Last nerve. Late night pressure, still here, still breathing through it. Yeah. Last nerve, but I never break. I just bend that pain till it changes shape, till it fit in the chest like a second cold, and move through the blood like a cleaner state. I've been in rooms where the air felt thin, where smiles look right but the vibe too bent, where the whole damn tables that play is safe. My soul said no, don't you fall for them. So I kept that edge in a low tone, kept that fire where the dark ain't on, kept one eye on the whole fake scene and one on the dream I was building alone. They don't know what it costs to stand when the mind too dead and the mind too jammed, when the only thing keeping you in one piece was a rough low voice saying be your man. I got scars that don't need names, got nights I don't put in frames. Got lost that still live under this calm, but I turned all that to a colder name. So when I walk in, I don't talk big, I let that weight, I let that silence say what it is, cause I know what built this. I'm cut but clean, still too sharp for the things I seen, still stand tall when the lights go weird, still got force in the dead cold air. I don't move blind, too much smoke in the state of mind, too much truth in this low rough word. I don't break, I just shift and turn. Yeah. Just shift and turn, still yeah, still got nerve. Glass nerve made me hard to read, made me trust less and observe more deep, made me stop giving all of myself to every soft thing that reached for me. I know temptation in a pretty coat, I know fake peace in a suede and note, I know how danger can look all clean when it really just want your soul exposed. So I move with a little less rush, little less faith in the instant touch, little more depth in the way I choose, and a lot less room for the weak fake stuff. You ever had nights where your jaw locked tight and your whole damn future self 1 inch right from falling off? If you miss one move, just still stay still and play that right. That was me in a blacked out phase, no handout look, no clean escape, just one more breath and a locked in will till the whole dark stretch got reshaped. Still heart, still mind, still got black rain under the shine, still got proof in the voice I use. I don't shake, I just cut right through. I know that pain, know that drag and that late night strain, but I came back keener than I went in. Now the whole room feel where I've been. I don't need sympathy, I need a lane with no fake energy. Need one real sign and I see it, know it. Need that calm that came from pressure on me. I was built with a weak one still, with this I fell off and the nights got real. So if I look too cold in the face, that's just years turned into skill. Blast, now I'm cut but clean, still too sharp for the things I seen, still stand tall when the lights go weird, still got force in the dead cold air. Blast, nerve, I don't move blind, too much smoke in the state of mind, too much truth in the low rough word. I don't break, I just shift it. Still heart, still mind, still got black rain under the shine, still got proof in the voice I use. I don't shake, I just cut right through. Paid up front, I don't wait for look, I paid in nights, when the moon got rough, paid in stress, paid in pride, paid in silence when the calls dried up. Paid up front, that's why I move like this. Low dark tone and a cleaner wrist. Not talking chains, I'm talking scars, and all the years I had to resist. I came from rooms where the light looked weak, where the floor stayed cold and the sleep got cheap. Still told myself don't bend right now, you too close, don't fold it weak. Paid up front, built my standards high, built my stair in the way I decide. I don't move off nose, I move off proof, and I don't let weak timing in my life. Paid up front, already did it. Paid up front, already lived it. Paid up front, all pain, all price, that's why I don't play with my life. Paid up front, I earned that lane. Paid up front, through dark and strange. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Cause I survived all of that risk, all of that risk. Paid up front when the door stayed shut, when I had no hand and no soft ass crutch, when I had to build from a dead calm staring the mind too wide just to trust too much. That's why I don't rush every shiny thing. I know what hidden condition bring, I know what free can really cost, what fake love can really mean. Paid up front made me slow, smart. smarter. Made my center hard, my move more sharper. Now I walking calm in the room, feel weight like a man who came back harder. I was paying long before they saw the glow, paying while the city moved too slow. Now every win got history in it, and every word in me got soul. Paid up front, already did that. Paid up front, already lived that. Paid up front, all pain, all price. That's why I don't play with my life. Paid up front, I earned that lane. Paid up front, through dark and strange. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Paid up front, now I stand like this. Cause I survived all of that risk, all of that risk, yeah. Dark route is a road I know. Late red lights and I had their phone. City all blurred through the rain, street glass and a low voice that sound like home. Dark route, I learned myself there. Parked up silence and cold air. And all them rides where the doubt got loud, and I still had enough just to stay right there. I had too many nights with the chest locked, too many miles with a bruised up heart. Still kept moving through blacked out streets like I knew one day I'd play that part. Dark route, build my patience deep, build that edge underneath the beat. Build a kind of calm that don't look loud but can hold a lie when the pressure's steep. Dark route, I still ride through. Dark route, I still know that view. Dark route, all smoke or rain, that's where I build this cold brain. Dark route, still in my chest. Dark route, that's where I got tested. Dark route, I turned that pain into a lane with a different name. Dark route told me not to fear what I hear when nobody near. Now they thought in the dark is wrong. Sometimes truth only show up there. I know that out when the city sleep, and all your old ghosts come back too deep. That's when I learned not to run from self. I sit with it all and still breathe. Dark route gave me more than scars. It gave me reach, gave me radar. Now I can feel what the room don't say from the way it hit in my body hard. I owe a lot to them lonely miles, to all that rain and them long black drives. Dark route made me what I am, and I still hear it when I rhyme. I still ride through. Dark route, I still know that view. Dark route, all smoke, all rain, that's where I build this cold brain. Dark route, still in my chest. Dark route, that's where I got tested. Dark route, I turned that pain into a lane with a different name.
No replay, no replay, I don't spin that back. Not the old late calls, not the old trap. Not the same weak words in a softer voice, tryna sound right after the fact. No replay on the nights you miss, no replay on the way that hit. No replay on them empty rooms where I learned what abandonment is. I got too much built in this new calm frame to hand it back for a familiar pain. I know I'm in redress, I'm nice, but still want access to the same old drain. No replay, I let that die. No fake rewind, no second try. You don't replay, I let that die. No fake rewind, no second try. You don't get the old me back. I changed too much on the other side. No replay, that scene is done. No replay, I don't rerun. No replay, that line went cold. I'm not that man you used to know. No replay, I keep that gone. No replay, I move too long. No replay, replay means I learned the lesson. Not every ache deserves revision. Not every ghost that hits your phone need a soft reply or a confession. I know too much about delay, regret about one fake guilt, and a late night text about what people miss when they say they miss you. Not the glow that came with success. No replay, give me self-command, a shorter trust and a steadier hand. Now when the old wave hit the chest, I let it pass and still stand. I don't know the past, my present life. I don't know who'll smoke a second night. No replay, I leave that still and keep my center where I build. No replay, that scene is done. No replay, I don't rerun. No replay, that line went cold. I'm not that man you used to know. No replay, I keep that going. No replay, I move too long. No replay, I keep my peace and let the old heat finally leave. Side door, I don't need the front. I don't need the flash, I don't need the stunt. I've been too deep in the back and pressure. The romanticize that loud ass front. Side door, that's how I came in. No fake parade, no extra grand. Just one low walk in the cold red, and enough real force to bend the wind. I like the quiet way better now. Less eyes, less talk, less random crowds. More room to build, more room to breathe, and less weekends trying to figure me out. Side door made me trust that lane, a low-key route with the heavier gang. Cause now every big thing need bright light to make the whole room remember your name. Side door, I move like that. Side door, all calm, all black. Side door, no wasted noise, that's how I keep controlling poise. Side door, I don't need shine. Side door, I know what's mine. Side door, I built that code, and I still take over the room. Side door kept my head more clear, kept the weak fake energy out of here. Kept me focused on what I build, instead of what the outside cheer. Now when I step it's all intent, no accidental placement. I know the power in moving quiet and letting the proof do the statement. Side door ain't small, it's smarter. That's why my lane got harder. I came too far through too much. Fuck it, let the crowd rewrite the author. I never needed the front row look. I need a depth, not a glossy book. Side door gave me all that space to become this face I couldn't fake. Side door, I move like that. Side door, all calm, all black. Side door, no wasted noise, that's how I keep controlling poise. Side door, I don't need shine. Side door, I know what's mine. Side door, I built that code, and I still take over the room. Side door. Last warning, don't test that line. I got too much built in the state of mind. Too much pressure, turn to precision to let we move, wait my time. Last warning, I don't say it twice. Now when the room get cut by ice. Now when the energy shift too weird and the smile too smooth for the eyes. I came from season where things got real, where one bad choice could make you kneel. So now I trust that low verse sign and move like a man who know the deal. Last warning, ain't loud by chance. It will remain after too many dances with fake warm rooms and hidden modem. Now I see all that at a glance. Last warning, don't push too far. Last warning, I know who you are. Last warning, don't play that game. I protect too much of my name. Last warning, all truth, all lies. Last warning, I seen that last. Last warning, I keep that line and let weak energy fall behind. Last warning in the dead can't stare. And a little shift in the room's old air. And that low dog feeling in the ribs that say don't stay long in there. I know what happened when you ignore that rep. When no weak fake vibe get under your skin. So I don't second guess that tension. I move once and keep my spirit clean. Lay warning, made my instinct cold. Made me trouble with the chest untold. Now paranoia just earn the winners from all the nights that feel control. I don't need drama to know what's what's wrong. I feel it under the beat, under the song. Let one and then I move exact and keep my peace intact. Let one it. Don't push too far. Let one it. I know who you are. Let one it. Don't play that game. I protect too much of my name. Let one it. All truth, all lead. Let one it. I seen that lead. Let one it. I keep that line and let weak energy fall behind.
Cold habits in the way I trust, and how I pull back a little too much, and how I let one low bad time make the whole feel dangerous. Cold habits. Cold habits, I had too many. Ways of moving that cost too heavy. Ways of guarding that got too sharp. Ways of coping that left me empty. Cold habits came from darker years, from all that pressure, all that fear, from needing armor every night, till I forgot what softness feel like here. I ain't ashamed of what I built. Some of that got me through all this, but some of that kept me far from peace and made me call distance discipline. Cold habits taught me more than comfort, made me read myself under pressure, made me ask what's to serve me now and what just lingered from old weather. Cold habits, I know them well. Cold habits, I broke that shell. Cold habits, still in my bones, but I don't let them run my soul. Cold habits, old ways, old scars. Cold habits built in the dark. Cold habits, I sort them out and keep with strength, be behind the doubt. Cold habits in the way I trust, and I pull back a little too much, and how I let one low bad sign make the whole room feel dangerous. I had to learn not every pause means betrayal, loss, or hidden cause. Some things just quiet, some things just real, and don't need panic to be solved. Cold habits gave me a map to self. Look at how I protected health, and how some shields turn too heavy if you never put them on the shelf. I still got edges from old cold nights, but now I know which one's still right. Cold habits don't own my name. I choose what stays, I choose what changed. Cold habits, I know them well. Cold habits, I broke that shell. Cold habits, still in my bones, but I don't let them run my soul. Cold habits, always, old scars. Cold habits built in the dark. Cold habits, I sort them out and keep with strength, leave behind the doubt.
No loose ends, that's how I move. No weak ties hanging off my roof. No soft old ghost with unfinished talks, tryna slide back in and confuse us. No loose ends, I let harder. All the months where the dark hit harder. The old mistakes I left half clothed and watched them grow and come back larger. Now I clean it all with a colder hand. Every open loop, every drifting plan, every piece of noise that don't fit what I'm building now is a stronger man. No loose end, get me clean to sleep. Clear a chest and a tighter beat. A way to move without the drag of dead old things still under me. No loose ends, I get that clean. No loose ends, no in between. No loose ends, I know that costs. That's why I don't leave things unresolved. No loose ends, I move exact. No loose ends, no faded tracks. No loose ends, I keep that tight and protect my peace at night. No loose ends in the way I love. No maybe later, no half-made trust. No room for weak old patterns that only come back to disrupt.
I know how unfinished things can tax the mind, the chest, the forward pass. So now I close when need closing and don't let old smoke circle back.
No loose ends make me better with distance, better with endings, better with decisions. Now when I know for real and move with full intention. I don't like clutter in the soul, too much drag on self-control. No loose ends, I clean that line and keep my whole life alone.
No loose ends, I got that clean. No loose ends, no in between. No loose ends, I know that cost. That's why I don't leave things unresolved. No loose ends, I move exact. No loose ends, no faded tracks. No loose ends, I keep that tight and protect my peace at night. Deep cut, deep cut. Not the kind you show, not the kind of whole room know, the kind that live under the calm. Shade the way you move slow. Deep cut, from an older year, from trust gone wrong in the chest, still fear from all them little silent losses that don't leave loud but stay right here. I had some things go way past skin, go way past ego, way deep within, where the only fix was time and distance and learning not to break from it. Deep cut, made my smile less wide, made my trust line sit more inside, made me less likely to hand out excess just because someone that deep cut. I feel that still deep cut, under the wheel deep cut, still in my tone, that's why I sound like this alone. Deep cut, no crowd can see. Deep cut, but it built me. Deep cut, I carry that and still came back from where I was at. Still came back from where I was at. Still came back from where I was at. Deep cut, taught me how to heal without making pain my whole appeal, without turning every old dark thing into a reason not to feel. I know what it mean to move with scars and still let hope get this far. That's not softness, that's a strength built from surviving all that dark. Deep cut gave me gentler edges, now we just more selective measures. Now I know what I can take and what I need to leave forever. Some wounds don't close, they settle in and change the way you breathe within. Deep cut, but I stay whole and made more room inside my soul. Deep cut, I feel that still. Deep cut, under the wheel. Deep cut, still in my tone, that's why I sound like this alone. Deep cut, no crowd can see. Deep cut, but it built me. Deep cut, I carry that and still came back from where I was at. And still came back from where I was at. Still came back from where I was at. Yeah. Deep cut. Long night money, I know that more. Cold that stress and the phone that fell. Chasing one move through the dark and hoping that the next one hit too well. Long night money, ain't just cash. What you sacrifice to make it last. It's autumn out, nobody see that still get built into the final stack. I had a many nights with no clear rest. Still on the move with a wide up chest. Still counting options in a blacked out lane while the city glowed and the world looked pressed. Long night money, built my grind. Built more steel than a state of mind. Made me value every quiet win, cause I know what it costs in time. Long night money, I know that right. Long night money, I stayed that out. Long night money, all dark, all dry. That's how I kept the flame alive. Long night money, all risk, all work. Long night money, all pain, all work. Long night money, I earned that land through every hour that carries strain. Through every hour that carries strain. Through every hour that carries strain.
make me red intent. Not every fast off of heaven sent. Not every clean room good for the soul when the energy off and the pressure bent. I'd rather earn it with a colder hand than let weak deals reshape the plan. Cause I know how easy comfort turned to a hidden cost you can't withstand. Long night money made my pace exact. Made my trust line shorter than that. Made me stop confusing quick loud wins with things that really got my back. I came through too many heavy hours to let cheap shine replace my power. Long night money built my code and now I carry that everywhere I go. Long night money, I know that route. Long night money, I stay that out. Long night money, all dark, all dry. That's how I kept the flame alive. Long night money, all risk, all work. Long night money, all pain, all work. Long night money, I earned that lane through every hour that carry strain. Through every hour that carry strain. Through every hour that carry strain. Through every hour that carry strain.
Main switch, yeah, I flipped that mode. From all emotion to full control. From all that drift to a cleaner route. And a lower voice with a steadier soul. Main switch happened over time. Not one big move, more sharper mind. More exact in who gets access. More exact in what aligns. I got tired of moving half open. Half in peace and half in coping. So I changed the way I let life in. I changed the way I stay focused. Main switch gave me discipline. The kind that sit under the skin. The kind that don't need hype outside to know exactly what it's in.
Main switch, I changed that frame. Main switch, I changed that game. Main switch, now I move more clean than I ever did in between. Main switch, all focus now. Main switch, I know just how. Main switch, that built this tone. That's why I stand like this alone. Main switch.
Switch made the circle smaller. Made my peace more real, more harder. Made me stop needing every room and trust my own inner father. That ain't cold, that's self-command. That's what the harder years demand. A man either learns how to switch his code or gets pulled apart by every hand. Main switch, now I read more clear what to keep close and what not near. And every move got less confusion and more intention living here. I had to flip that whole internal system to protect the dream and stop the drifting. Main switch, then I felt more me, and that's what made the difference.
Main switch, main switch, I changed that frame. Main switch, I changed that game. Main switch, now I move more clean than I ever did in between. Main switch, all focus now. Main switch, I know just how. Main switch, that built this tone. That's why I stand like this alone. Main switch.
I know that well. I lived too long where the pressure dwell, where every reaction feel half broke, and you still gotta hold yourself. No easy out, built my grit. All them nights where I couldn't quit. All them mornings where I woke up tired and still put fire back into it. I know what it mean to choose the heart when the soul feel weak and the sky feel dark. With comfort gone and support all thin, you still move like you know your part. No easy out, made me real. Not
polished fake, but I ain't feel the kind that come from having no shortcut and still finding a way to heal. No easy out, I stay right there. No easy out through all that fear. No easy out, I held that line. That's why this stronger frame is mine. No easy out, all grit, all pain. No easy out, all loss, all gain. No easy out, that made me stand and build this version of the man. No easy out taught me not to wait for some better mood or some safer state. Sometimes all you got is one low breath and enough self-trust not to break. I don't chase simple, I chase true. I know what easy can really do. Make you soft, make you slip, make you forget what you came through. No easy out gave me slower fate, the kind that don't depend on grace, the kind that move through ugly weather and still protect the inner shape. I came from roots with no clean ending, still kept going, still stayed bending towards something bigger than all that strain, and that's why I don't feel pain. No easy out, I stay right there. No easy out through all that fear. No easy out, I held that line. That's why this stronger frame is mine. No easy out, all grit, all pain. No easy out, all loss, all gain. No easy out, that made me stand and build this version of the man. I had to draw that. Too much live to let you cross that. Too much peace built up from damage to hand it back in a soft collapse. Hard line in the way I speak, in the way I move, in the rooms I leave, in the way I don't explain every note to somebody who ain't helped build me. I know what happens when you blur that edge, when you let weak timing get it in your head, when you soften up just to keep things smooth and lose more than you ever said. Hard line built my center strong, made it clear where I do belong, where I don't know no extra grace just because someone came back wrong. Hard line, I keep that there. Hard line, don't cross that air. Hard line, I know my word, that's why I always guard it first. Hard line, no weak retreat. Hard line, no lose belief. Hard line, built from strain, that's why I move like this today. Hard line don't mean no rage, it means I finally know my space. Means I learned how to keep my soul from being stretched for another's sake. I had too many years too open, too many weak returns in motion. Now I move with a colder red and less need to make room for motion. Hard line gave me better peace, a shorter yes and a cleaner leave. Now every no got less guilt in it and every step feel more like me. I don't apologize for the border now. I know too much about the cost somehow. Hard line, then I breathe more clear and keep my whole self here. Hard line, then I breathe more clear and keep my whole self here. Hard line, I keep that there. Hard line, don't cross that air. Hard line, I know my worth, that's why I always guard it first. Hard line, no weak retreat. Hard line, no lose belief. Hard line, built from strain, that's why I move like this today.
dead focus. I've been there where the room disappear and the gold turn black, not dark like fear, dark like aim, dark like a line, I don't move off track, dead focus. Built from all that pressure. All them that made me measure what I give, what I keep, what I could, what I owe me and what I owe no one ever. I know what it means to lock all in, to let no weak voice get under the skin, to keep one target in the front of your head while the world spin loud around the rim. Dead focus made me less distracted, less reactive, more adaptive. Now when I move, it's all one line, and every step got intent pack, and I dead focus. I stay that loud, dead focus, I don't get robbed. Dead focus, all go, no drill. That's why I still move like this. All eyes, all aim. Dead focus, no room for game. I built that frame. That's why I don't play with my name. That's why I don't play with my name. That's why I don't play with my name. Dead focus don't mean no feeling. It mean I know what deserve my energy. It mean I don't let a weak distraction pull me out, was ahead of me. I had too many years too scared, too many little things that didn't matter. Now I know how to tighten the frame and keep the main thing what I'm after. Dead focus gave me clean to sleep, cause I know what I chase and what I leave. I know what to put my whole chest in and what don't deserve the key. Yeah, I built this state in the darkest hours, when the only thing left was in the power. Dead focus, then I got sharp and turn that pain to art. I dead focus, I stay that light. Dead focus, I don't get robbed. Dead focus, all go, no drift. That's why I still move like this. Dead focus, all eyes, all aim. Dead focus, no room for game. Dead focus, I built that frame. That's why I don't play with my name.
Yeah. Fast reply. Yeah. Fast reply, I don't do that much. Not for weak texts, not for fake won't touch. Not for late night noise from an old dead lane that already showed me I trust too much. Fast reply only for what align, for what move clean and respect my time, for what fit in the life I built, not just whatever came online. I used to answer way too quick, like every little pull meant something. Now I know some lines just open doors for old confusion and no disruption. Fast reply made me more exact, made me ask what's behind all that. What they want, what they miss, what they need, and whether any of it got real fast. Fast reply, not from me. Fast reply depends what I see. Fast reply, I keep that earned. That's what the hard years made me learn. Fast reply, I know my pace. Fast reply, I guard my space. Fast reply, not every line deserve that energy from mine. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fast reply told me value too. Delayed response and a clear review of not reacting from old emotion and letting the signal show what's true. I don't need to feed every moment just because it's not cold, just because it's open. I got more control in how I move and more peace in what stays unspoken. Fast reply, now mean precision, not impulse, not old conditions. I mean I know who gets quick access and who gets silence as decision. I got too much built to waste on static, too much focus to feed old habits. Fast reply only if it fit the life I'm making automatic. Fast reply, not from me. Fast reply, depends what I see. Fast reply, I keep that earned. That's what the hard years made me learn. Fast reply, I know my pace. Fast reply, I guard my space. Fast reply, not every line deserve that energy from mine. Deserve that energy from mine. Deserve that energy from mine. know that air where the talk get low and the truth get rare. Where the real decisions happen quiet and the whole front floor don't know what's there. Back room taught me watch them hands, watch the eyes and the hidden plans. Watch the people who smile too hard and still keep one hand off your brain. I seen too much in them tucked off spaces, too many polished but crooked faces, too many rooms with expensive lights, still hiding all kind of dangerous traces. Back room made me trust that good, the part in the ribs that tell you what's up, the part I notice what no one say when the atmosphere shifts just enough me. Back room I know that tone, back room all the unknown. Back room I stay away, that's why I don't get caught in there. Back room all hush all signs, back room all hidden lines. Back room I read that clear, keep my whole self out of there. Back room in the dead late hour, that's where charm can lose its power. That's where the real gets stripped from style and everybody show what built their posture. I'm not scared of that, I'm sharp there. I know what to feel, what to guard there. I know when to speak and when to leave and when the whole room got wrong, yeah. Back room, but my awareness deep, made me less easy to move off speech. Now I know the difference between calm and trap, and what kind of silence don't come with peace. Too many nights around hidden pressure taught me how to see it better. Back room, then I move exactly, never let the dark reset me. Back room, I know that tone, back room all low unknown. Back room, I stay aware, that's why I don't get caught in there. Back room, all the short signs, back room, all hidden lines. Back room, I read that clear, keep my whole self out of there.
Quiet flex, I don't need a shout. I know what it took to get here now. I know what it costs to keep this calm, so I don't gotta explain that out. Quiet flex, in the way I walk, in the way I pause, in the way I talk, in the way I let the room feel weight without one extra force that's tough. I came from way too much to front, too much pressure, too little comfort. Now I'd rather keep it low and sharp and let the proof do all the talking up front. Quiet flex made my style more clean, less random noise, less crowded scene, more exact with the way I live and more in tune with what success really mean.
Quiet flex, I move like that. Quiet flex, all calm, all black. Quiet flex, no extra noise, that's how I keep my poise. Quiet flex, no need to force. Quiet flex, I trust my course. Quiet flex, all mine, all learned, that's what the long nights taught in turn.
Quiet flex, don't mean I'm playing small, it mean I don't need to prove to all. I know what's real and what I build, and I know what can't be bought at all. It's in the stillness, in the face, in the way I don't chase the race, in the way I hold my peace and don't let weak energy share my space. Quiet flex gave me better sight, how to enjoy without feeding hype, how to let myself win in peace and not get lost in the image life. I got too much depth for a shallow show, too much passion in this lower flow. Quiet flex, then I breathe and move and let that whole room know.
Quiet flex, I move like that. Quiet flex, all calm, all black. Quiet flex, no extra noise, that's how I keep my poise. Quiet flex, no need to force. Quiet flex, I trust my course. Quiet flex, all mine, all learned, that's what the long nights taught in turn.
Vibrant, yeah. Final prize, I
know that cost. What it take to get here and what got lost. What it take to keep one dream alive when the world say quit and the lights cut off. Final price in the way I stand, in the low rough tone of the man, in the things I won't let touch my peace, and the things I now understand. I paid the nights and self-control, and all them years learning how to hold a center strong through a room gone cold, and a mind too wired to lose its soul. Final price don't scare me now. I know too much of the why and how. I know what a real success requires and what fake success don't tell out loud. Final price, I paid that due. Final price, it built this truth. Final price, all dark, all flame. That's why I still stand with my name. Final price, all scars, all time. Final price, all this is mine. Still wouldn't trade this shade. Final price taught me what to guard, what to keep close and what keep far, what still fit the life I made, and what belonged to a broken part. Now when I move, it's all intent, not all impulse and all resentment. I know what it means to choose with care when every choice got consequence in it. Final price gave me a code of grace, a stronger soul and a steadier pace, a way to look at all I came through and still find strength in that whole dark space. Everything took something to make something. Every year carved a deeper meaning. Final price, but I made it through, and that's why this voice sounds true. Final price, I paid that due. Final price, it built this truth. Final price, all dark, all flame. That's why I still stand with my name. Final price, all scars, all time. All this is mine. I know that way, and I still wouldn't trade this shit.
Late summer got a strange old feel. Warm in the air, but the chill too real. Like something ending before it ends, and you can sense it before it reveals. Late summer bring old thoughts around, old smells, old roads, old air, shut towns, old versions of me I barely know. Still somewhere in that fading sound. I had nights like that in my chest, where the good looked good but didn't last, where I knew the shit was on the way, but still let the moment pass. Late summer taught me bittersweet, how to hold warmth and still feel grief, how to know a thing can be beautiful and still not meant to stay with me. Late summer, I know that light. Late summer, soft but slight. Late summer, almost gone. That's why it hit me in this song. Late summer, all gold, all gray. Late summer, fading away. Late summer, I still feel that when the air turned back like that. Late summer made me softer too, not weak, just more in tune with how a season in your soul can change the whole way you move. I know what it means to enjoy one thing without pretending it always stays. I know what it means to let beauty fade and still be grateful for its days. Late summer gave me peace with change. Now not every loss gotta feel like pain. Sometimes things will leave exactly on time, and that don't mean they were in vain. I hear old evenings in the wind sometimes, old red skies and low slow drive. Late summer still live in me, like a warm last breath before the night. Late summer, I know that light. Late summer, soft but slight. Late summer, almost gone. That's why it hit me in this song. Late summer, all gold, all gray. Late summer, fading away. Late summer, I still feel that when the air turned back like that.
Wrong side, I seen that view. Too many nights where the hell felt bruised. Too many roads that looked alright till the truth came up and cut right through. Wrong side don't always show. Sometimes it smiles, sometimes it glow. Sometimes it dress in a nice clean fit, still take a man where he shouldn't go. I learned that fast through the bad old turns, through all that smoke and them late heart burns, through seeing weak energy, hiding plain sight and letting the years confirm. Wrong side made me check my read, check my pace and my company, check what room I'm giving my soul and what pull still got a grip on me. Oh, wrong side, I know that lane. Wrong side, I know that pain. Wrong side, don't cross that line. I learned too much in mine. All risk, all cause. Wrong side, too much got lost. Wrong side, I stay more sharp and keep my peace out the dark. Wrong side taught me not every fat thrill worth the bill, worth the kill, worth the soul tax, worth the drag, worth the way it leave you in understill. Now I know the signs in the body quick, that little warning under the ribs that say step back from this route now before the whole thing too big. Wrong side ain't some mystery, it's the part of life with no sympathy. So I move like someone who lived enough and know what to guard in me. I don't glamorize no broken road, I know what it mean to carry those. Wrong side make me more exact, and I don't let weak things pull me back. Wrong side, I know that lane. Wrong side, I know that pain. Wrong side, don't cross that line. I learned too much in mine. All risk, all cause. Wrong side, too much got lost. Wrong side, I stay more sharp and keep my peace out the door.